What's going on, everybody? My name is Nikita Brivnov, and today I'm gonna be creating cool commercial on a budget at home. So if you want to know how I did it, please enjoy. Let's get right to it. What I've been using to make this type of video and what you need if you want to recreate it. You need fish tank, fish line, 2-3 source of lights, the talents, in my case it's Schweppes and lemon, paint, of course water, a lot of water, lens, camera, in my case it's Sony A7III, but it can be any camera, even a cell phone, if it can shoot 120 in Full HD. Tripod, black background, and idea. I think every one of you knows about importance of a story, so I visualize a story. It's a simple story. I visualize it and draw a storyboard with 4 clips. And first, it's a spinning lemon into the water, then appears a sliced lemon, the colors, and the bottle itself. Then when I'm editing it, I'm a little bit correcting it, but in general it's a simple story. The lemon comes to water and it explodes and become a bottle of Schweppes. Nothing fancy, because I'm just practicing and develop my skills. And then I'm starting to build a set. For this I needed a fish tank, which I didn't have. So I searched for it on the internet and found a really cheap 90-liter fish tank for just about $6-7. So I bought it, dragged it to my apartment and starting to pour water. Step by step, 10 liters by 10 liters. I think it was 60 liters. Not the full tank, but just a little bit more than a half. Why I choose for my talents Schweppes and lemons, I don't know, it really doesn't matter. This video is not sponsored, so it can be any bottle. Lighting, really important thing. But here also we go on a budget, so I had one table lamp from IKEA for, I don't know, maybe $4 or $5. Kitchen light for about the same price. The one light source which made for video was, I don't know how to pronounce it correct, Yungno YN216. It cost me about $70, so it's the most expensive light I have. The paint. So I bought a gouache and I had acrylic paint. I've tried acrylic paint, it didn't go really well, so I went for a gouache. It's cheaper and more efficient in my case. I add water into the paint, made consistency like sour cream, and then I pour it to the water. The main obstacles in this, you have only one take to make it right, because if you didn't, you have to refill it again and redo it, and it takes time, you know. You have to take out the water with the paint, clean the fish tank, and then pour clean water, and it's a mess. The paint is a pain, because you need to change, you have one take only, one take only, come on baby, come on. One take only, that's all you have to know. In general, working with the water and electricity, you have to be really careful. About lens I've used. I'm not using a macro, fancy-looking probe lens. I'm just using really cheap, fully manual, vintage lens, 50mm 1.8 E-series Nikon lens, and adapter Viltrox from Nikon to Sony. As I said, it's fully manual, so you have to rig a focus, you have to set your aperture. Almost everything I was shooting on this lens, except a few last beats which I filmed on my Tamron 17-28, because I needed a wider field of view when the paint is pouring into the water. But mainly I used this lens. It's maybe softer than my Tamron, but it works, as you can tell. It cost me $100 and additional $30 for adapter. Camera, I've used Sony A7III. I shoot everything in S-Log3, a few shots in 4K, 24 frames per second, but mostly I've shooted everything in Full HD in 1080p and 120 frames per second. As you might know, in Sony A7III there is a dual ISO. The base ISO is 800 and the second native ISO is 5000, I guess. So I've used this second native ISO at 5000 and the quality is pretty decent, as you can tell, right? There's not much noise or grains, but it's acceptable on my taste. There is a lot of creators, YouTubers, filmmakers who inspire me, but I want to talk about one particular, Steve Giralt. He's a visual engineer from New York. I think you know him. If you don't, go check him out. He making commercials for international big brands, and he has his own YouTube channel and has a YouTube channel for creators like myself. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, you can check it out. When I first saw some of his stuff, I was like, I want to do it by myself. And of course, I don't have big budgets, I don't have robots, expensive camera gear, expensive lights. I don't have it. But anyway, I want to create something like this with what I have right now, and I did it. I don't know, good or bad, it's you to decide, but it was a cool experience. I spent almost 2 days to shoot it and then edited it, and I need to spend a few days more to edit this video, to make like behind the scenes, right? About editing, I mainly use Premiere Pro. Sometimes I'm using After Effects, but for this shoot I'm using only Premiere Pro. I shoot everything separately. First I shoot the bottle itself. I put it on the platform which slowly rotate. I shoot it in 4K 24p, and then I mask it out from background. Although I had a black background, kind of black, it's not really black, it's like dark blue, but anyway, when I color graded, I make it more contrast and more black. And then I wired the lemon with the fishing line and shoot it separately, and then mask it out from the background, and then I shoot a slice of lemon. Everything in S-Log3 in 24p 4K, and I mask it out too. Everything I dropped, take a few shots, change the water, clean it. It wasn't easy, honestly, because I'm really scared to break the water tank. Somehow break the glass, you know. You already saw the final result. I would say it's not great. I mean, there is a lot of room for improvements. The more you shoot, the better you will be eventually. So this is my goal. I want to try it. I've tried. It's fine. What else? I'm sorry for my English. It's not great, but I'm practicing also my English. There is a win-win situation, right? Well, I guess that's all I wanted to say to you. Please let me know down in the comments what would you do differently, and in general, what do you think about this video? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and sounds like Peter McKinnon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!